Good morning, Facebook world. We are venturing I'm with my lovely Type 2 husband. And we decided we're going skiing today. Got my boots. And we're heading up Big Cottonwood Canyon. We live literally like within 45 minutes of world-class skiing. And as a Type 3, I like to make use of what I have. And what I have in Utah is world-class skiing, and we have not been this year. And we honestly have had probably the biggest snowfall I know in 70 years, maybe of all time. Is it?
I don't know.
It could be. I know in some resorts like Deer Valley, they've hit an all-time record with snowfall. Over 600 inches. A lot of snow. I'll see if I can turn my camera around. Brighton has how much? That's where we're headed, Brighton.
99 inches.
You have a teeny weeny beanie on.
I do.
Yeah. They have a skit on that on one of the late night shows, but we are heading up the canyon. You got to get up early. It's now 8:12 and the parking lot will be full, at least by 9. Lots of snow. And some of you may not know, but I am an expert level skier. I started to ski when I was 14. I learned on my birthday. I grew up in Northern California and we went to Tahoe a lot. My 3-1 dad ended up buying a condominium up at North Star, which is North Shore Tahoe. And my claim to fame my senior year was I went skiing 30 times that year. Every weekend I'd head up with a group of girlfriends. We'd drive my Volkswagen Bug. I had a little convertible Beetle with a ski rack on the back, and we'd head up. So I just could not close this season out without going, and I might go a few more times because they've announced Snowbird will probably be open up until July, some of the runs. They've had years where they've had it open all the way to the 4th of July, which is crazy here. You'd be skiing in the summer. So anyway, I wanted to ask my husband a quick question. We have a 2-week course we're starting in the Healing Center on Monday called the Relationship Reset Course. And it's a very powerful course that will give new breath, fresh energy, and kind of clean out the cobwebs and the old gunk out of your relationship. And every relationship needs cleanup, maintenance, investment of invoking really joyful energy into relationships being lovely and consistently harmonious. I know we work on that on a regular basis now. What would you say, dear, is something that's helped us keep our relationship in reset or in invoking positivity?
Well, for me, it is recognizing that the only love that I can give is what I have. And so for me is really been looking at myself and how much I'm loving myself. And then as I love myself more, then I can give that back.
So understanding your own self-worth, loving who you are, and anything. So if you have a deficit in that, or if you have a low self-esteem or any sense of devaluing yourself or critical thought, criticism of self, you'll project that on your partner.
Yes, and you think that you need to get more love from them, but really what you need is to find that love within yourself. And you have it. It's just all of that critical thinking that stops you from recognizing it. And that's what I'm recognizing. once again.
Well, I don't know. You're getting to that place where I know I found that in the 90s when I was really deep in a lot of discontent with who I was, really not liking myself. I mean, even to the point of hating myself. And I had an epiphany one day. It was about 1996. And that epiphany was I was always going to be with myself, always. And that was discouraging and sort of like a big downer thought at first, like, that sucks. But then I thought, well, I might as well be my own best friend, right? I'm gonna always be with me. I gotta work on being my own best friend. And that's when I started to work on my self-talk. And I've mastered that. I've come a long way in my own personal internal world of being able to only think kind thoughts about myself, which is the actual experience now. I've trained my mind to be my friend, to be my ally, to be a support to me. I do not have an inner critic. John's in that phase right now where he's mastering that. And I think it's fair to say that type 2s would have more work to do with that because your emotional connection with the world. We're very practical. So like that thought, oh, I'm going to be my own best friend. Well, that makes sense. Okay, let's do this. It's very type 3. And then committing to that journey of finding that, mastering that, and everything that I've done for myself, which has put me in a place of just a really phenomenal life now, because being with me is quite amazing, in my opinion. With me being with me. I don't know about you. I don't know what other people are thinking, but I like me. It's a really beautiful, joyful, peaceful experience now being with me. And that's taken me years to get there, and a lot of practice and a lot of tools, and all those tools are in the Healing Center.